Elton Chigumbura, Wikipedia audio. Elton Chigumbura is a Zimbabwean cricketer, who plays all formats of the game. He was Zimbabwe's one-day international and 2020 international captain appointed in August 2014, before stepping down in January 2016. He made his debut at the age of 18, amidst the rebel crisis, and has played 14 test matches. Chigumbura is the most capped player in the current ODI squad with almost 200 caps. In May 2015, Chigumbura made his maiden ODI century, against Pakistan in Lahore, in his 174th ODI match. With more than 4,000 runs and 100 wickets in ODIs, he is widely regarded as one of Zimbabwe's greatest all-rounders. In June 2016, during India's tour to Zimbabwe, he played in his 200th ODI match, with 197 of these for Zimbabwe and 3 for Africa 11. Domestic career. Chigumbura made his first-class debut for Mashonaland aged just 15 and went on to represent Zimbabwe in 2 consecutive Under-19 World Cups. He took 4 wickets in their upset win over Australia in the Under-19 World Cup in Bangladesh. In March 2010, Chigumbura signed for Northamptonshire County Cricket Club as an overseas player, giving him the chance to return to England after having a short spell at Elton Cricket Club. He made his international debut sooner than expected due to the absence of the rebel players, playing his first test aged just 18 during a tour of Sri Lanka. It was a demoralizing tour for Zimbabwe and Chigumbura looked out of his depth. He missed the majority of 2005 due to a stress fracture in his back which he picked up during a series against South Africa in March. Prior to Zimbabwe being barred from Test cricket in 2005, he went on to play 6 tests for his country. He struggled with the bat, making 5 ducks in his 12 innings. He made 1 half-century, an innings of 71 against Bangladesh in Chittagong. It turned out to be a good game for Chigumbura as he followed up his batting performance with a career-best bowling return of 5/54. He has had more success in ODI cricket, playing some memorable innings. In May 2004 he scored 77 against Australia at Harare, but arguably his greatest performance came later in the year against Sri Lanka in the Champions Trophy. In a man-of-the-match winning effort he made 57 with the bat and took 3/37 with the ball. The next year in a game against Bangladesh in Harare he put on 165 runs for 6th wicket with Stuart Matsaiknairi as they successfully chased down 246 to win with 5 balls in hand. Chigumbura contributed 70 off 68 deliveries. At the same ground against the same opponent in February 2007 he equalled his highest ODI score of 77 in an innings that included 7 sixes. At the conclusion of the game only 3 other Zimbabwean cricketers had hit more sixes than Chigumbura in their one-day careers. Chigumbura was part of the Zimbabwean squad for the 2007 World Cup in the West Indies. He registered new career-best ODI bowling figures of 3/25 and scored 38 runs from 34 balls in Zimbabwe's shock win against the West Indies on November 30, 2007. In May 2010, Chigumbura replaced Prosper Utsia as Zimbabwe's captain. He led Zimbabwe to the 2011 World Cup, but resigned within months of the tournament in which Zimbabwe defeated only Canada and Kenya and failed to qualify for the quarter-finals. He was replaced in the captaincy by Brendan Taylor. International career. In August 2014, Chigumbura was named Zimbabwean captain for second time. He was appointed ODI and T20 captain as Brendan Taylor retained the leadership in the tests as part of Zimbabwe Cricket's decision to split the captaincy across formats. He scored 90 runs off 122 balls with 10 fours and 2 sixes in defeat against South Africa at Queen's Sports Club in Bulawayo. Out of 165 runs, Chigumbura scored 54.5% of team runs. Chigumbura's unbeaten 52 engineered the chase that led Zimbabwe to their first victory over Australia in 31 years. In January 2016, Chigumbura stepped down as captain of Zimbabwe following the conclusion of the 2020 international series against Bangladesh. He was retained in the team for Zimbabwe's victorious return to Test cricket in a one-off match against Bangladesh in August 2011, taking 3 wickets, before a knee injury ruled him out of the following Test against Pakistan. Chigumbura had earlier led Zimbabwe in 24 limited overs games from May 2010 to March 2011, in which his form was fell away. In March 2014, Chigumbura scored a quick-fire 53 from number 6 to complete the chase in 13.4 overs against UAE at 2014 ICC World 2020 in Bangladesh. He started with a 6 and a 4 in his first 2 balls, and maintained the same intensity throughout his innings. His last shot was a straight 6. Not only took Zimbabwe over the line, it also brought him his half-century off 21 balls. He is an aggressive batsman, who generally bats in the middle order for his team. He is strong on the lofted drive and he consistently clears the fence in ODI with his big hitting in the final overs. He is also a useful seam bowler, regarded as being his country's fastest in the current squad, clocking at more than 140 km per hour when at his peak. In the field he is an athletic outfielder, once taking 4 catches in an ODI against the West Indies at Queen's Park Oval. Before captaincy, captaincy, post-captaincy, playing style, international record, Test 5-wicket hauls, international centuries, one-day international centuries, international awards, one-day internationals, Man of the Match Awards, 2020 Internationals, Man of the Match Awards 2.